today's show, it's b-ball time in the Alamo City, and Spurs open their season tonight. We want to send you to the game. Plus, the magic of Japanese anime invades the GreatDaySA studios, and he's our favorite guy. Producer Luis is here with the guy's guide to what's going on in the mind of a man this Tuesday morning. It's going to be a great day, SA.
Live from Ken's 5, this is GreatDaySA with Christina Guerrero, featuring Megan Alexander, Eileen Tevis, and Paul Medelis with weather.
Okay, what's exciting is that we've got a fashion show, right?
Right.
And so we want to get that started if we can. Tell us what we're going to see.
What you're going to see is a lot of characters from, they're well known on U.S. television. We're going to see characters from all kinds and all types.
All right, well, let's go ahead and bring the first model out if we can, and tell us who we have here.
We're starting out with Jeff and Kim. They're dressed as Aizen and Gin from the show Bleach.
Wow. And this is, they come to meetings like this? And
No, they come to conventions.
To conventions like this.
And there are thousands and thousands of these people. One of the largest ones actually happens in Dallas, which about 15,000 come up from all over the world just to show off these costumes.
Very good. Thank you so much. All right. Let's go ahead and see our next model here. Who is this?
Next we have Samantha, who's dressed as Robin from Witch Hunter Robin.
Now, when you have everybody meeting from the conventions, is it just kind of a meeting of the minds and who has the best costumes, or is it just everybody?
It's all kinds of. You do all kinds of things at conventions. There's concerts, there's a cosplay.
Really?
There's the voice actors who voiced the anime come on out and talk. And then you can also buy stuff that you can only get in Japan at these conventions.
Very good, Samantha.
It's a great party.
Thank you so much. See who we have coming up here next. I didn't realize there was a whole culture dedicated to just celebrating this art.
Yes.
Absolutely.
This is?
Here we have Josh, who's dressed as Inuyasha from the series of the same name.
Wow. Now that's an interesting hairdo Josh has. What do we attribute that particular style?
A lot of anime, they have long, luscious hair and beautiful hair. And actually, a lot of times we'll see large weapons with their characters. I mean, they spend days, months, years, sometimes even years on their costume.
Really?
Yes, they are very dedicated.
And what we haven't mentioned yet is a lot of these people make their own costumes.
Yes.
I was going to ask about that.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. All right, we've got a lot to get to. Who's next? Oh, my. This is?
Next we have Alonso. He's dressed as Greed from FullMetal Alchemist.
Oh, wow. I think he's got the whole thing down.
Yes.
Cool.
What they'll do is they'll watch the show and they'll try to do the poses and try to be in the character.
Yes. Now that's a little bit Calvin Klein model too, I'm thinking, right?
That's right.
Well, some of them is simple costumes, but sometimes are very elaborate costumes.
Wow. Okay, thank you so much. Who do we have here next?
Next we have Jason. He's dressed as Jojo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Right. Not all of them are all from just the anime to see on TV. What they'll be from is video games or from what's called manga, which is the Japanese comic books you'll see in the store, which is also catching on big time in America.
Thank you so much. And who do we have next?
Next we have Rinoa from the game Final Fantasy VIII.
Yes. Final Fantasy is one of the most popular RPG or role-playing games on the consoles out there.
Very
from
popular.
Square, yes.
One thing that I find so interesting is that it's all different ages.
Yes.
That's what's so fascinating.
Yes.
You see that a lot?
Yes, it goes from all the way from 6 to 60.
Wow, to 60?
Yes.
To 60?
Yes, people of all ages, it's not just, young people coming out to the conventions.
Thank you so much.
A lot of them are, about in their, usually average age group about 15 to 25.
Really?
At these conventions.
All right, who is this?
Next we have Sugar. She's dressed as Sasuke from Naruto.
Very good, nice. Now, are your...
Sugar?
Sugar, let's see those eyes. Those eyes look red.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
She has contacts in them, and they'll go out and get spend a lot of money into it, and just trying to get as close as they can to the character.
And can we get a shot? What's the little thing spinning there? The little thing in your... What's that? Is that just part of the...
That's in the series. That's what he has in the series.
Very good. Thank you. Can we get our next model out?
Next we have Lena. She's dressed as Mai from the game King of Fighters.
Right. When I said video games, it's all kinds, like adventure games, fighting games. She is from a fighting game. Used to be a popular fighting game out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, what it sounds like to me is that Japanese anime is just here to stay.
Yes, it will be.
It's catching fire.
Yes, it's caught fire years ago, and it's going to keep growing exponentially.
Thank you so much. So much. Now, do you see more? Come right on out. Do you see more men or women taking part in this?
Actually, it seems to be 50-50.
Wow.
It's not, the stereotype is that, you know, it's mostly a male hobby, but a lot of times, especially when it comes to cosplay, you'll see a majority of them being female.
Well, I'm loving these boots.
Yeah.
And here we have
I'd be a part of the Japanese anime just to wear the boots, for heaven's sakes. Look at those boots. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Alina.
Well, you guys have a fantastic convention coming up. Let's talk about that.
Yes, we do.
That's happening when?
That's happening Saturday, November 10th, at Our Lady of the Lake University. Admission is only $5 to get in. Again, we're going to have voice actors. We're going to see these kinds of people out there all over. And it happens from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
All right, that's a zero-day anime at Our Lady of the Lake University. Again,
Yes,
to
indeed.
reiterate, Saturday, November 10th, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. For more information, you can call 434-6711. Now, what if I want to show up there, but I don't have a costume?
That's okay.
Am I going to be out of place? Tell the truth.
A lot of people actually email me about that. It's perfectly okay to be perfectly normal.
So you guys could take me and hook me up, though, right?
Yes.
At some point?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, very good. Thanks to all of our models. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you.
This was fun. We learned a lot today. We learned a lot today. And I want those boots. Can you guys leave the boots? All right. Okay, well, later in the show, we're giving away tickets to Spurs opening night. But up next, it's our Guy's Guide to the Guy's Guy. That's next. You don't want to miss it. Out there about the zero-day anime over at the Our Lady of the Lake University. It's Saturday, November 10th from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Also $5 admissions. There's going to be workshops, viewing of the costumes, and there's a phone number right there, 434-6711. san-japan.org is the website. And we mentioned costumes, so I want to go ahead and I got to ask this young lady.
I feel one with the characters. I want to feel one.
You are one with them. And I want to feel one with the boots. There you go. And speaking of boots, okay, so Bridget was talking about your boots. Yeah. Girl, where'd you get them?
Online, actually.
Online?
Yeah.
What size?
Yes, they're 7.
Oh, man. Okay, well
they were originally white, and I spray painted them purple for the costume.
really? And you were able to match it with that color right there?
Yeah, well, I did the boots first, and then I matched the fabric.
Very
with it.
good, very good. Nice. And were you able to make your own costume?
Yes.
Okay.
My mom helped.
Your mom helped. And how hard was it? Or was it even that difficult?
Not really.
Not really? Turn around. Give us a little spin.
Yeah, give us a little spin
We want to see there's a lot going on
Look
there.
at that.
Oh, okay. All right. Very good.
Cool. And who else made their own costume? Oh, it did. Oh, I gotta ask this guy real quick. Let me talk to you. Let's talk about your costume here.
Let's talk about this hair.
It's from Inuyasha. It's a show on TV now. A bunch of my friends, since I'm named Josh, they call me Inuyasha.
Okay.
And
And Bridget loves your hair.
yeah, it took me all night to spray paint it.
All night?
So,
Not all morning, all night long. I did this.
Funny.
so it was all red, but I want to do it all gray. But I want to spray paint it black too.
No, is this good for chicks? Girls like this?
Yeah, a lot of girls like the show.
Okay. All right, well, there you have it. Don't forget about the zero-day anime. That's on November 10th. And also, don't forget about our very special Halloween show tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.